So we still in communication. A couple months go by. He gets released out the halfway house. He gets sent to his brother's house. Well, he goes to live with his brother. And so when he goes to live with his brother, that's kind of like when I started to see him more, because they took him off the whole ankle monitor, and he started coming down to the city where I lived at, and we started spending more time together and seeing each other. So in the process of us doing that, he tells me, listen, I'm not kicking it with the girl T anymore. He was like, I really just want to focus on us being together. I've been in love with you since we were in middle school. And, I want to marry you and I want to have a family with you, blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. So we start working on a plan to pretty much, get our lives together. I had been talking about moving to the DMV area, which is where I'm at now, DC. I've been talking about moving up to this area. My sister had just moved to this area from from Italy, and she started working for the government. She was like, "Yo, you need to leave Richmond. You need to come up here, get a job, get your life together." Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. So I had made a plan to move up there. In the process of trying to look for a job in DC and stuff like that, I end up losing my job that I actually had in Richmond. So now this puts a little bit more pressure on me. I lost my job. He's home, but he's staying with his brother. So I was like, I got to give up my apartment because, at the time, unemployment wasn't really enough for me to afford to pay for everything. And so I gave up my apartment. I didn't want to go back to my parents' house. And I was trying to save face in that situation because they didn't know that I had lost my job and everything. And they didn't really approve of the relationship because, they knew him from a kid. He was always in and out of trouble, in and out of jail, always doing something. So I ended up moving with him at his brother's house. Me and his brother are super close to this day. And of course, his mom left him insurance money and she left him a home. But his other brother was staying in the home. So, he's kind of profiting off of that as well. So in the process, listen, when you ain't supposed to be with somebody and God don't want you somewhere, God will remove everything from you to get you the hell away from that person, okay? For you to wake up.